Hi.
Hi.
Donna Jensen?
Yes?
I'm Erin Brockovich with Masri and Vidito.
Oh! You're a lawyer?
Hell no. I hate lawyers. I just work for them. Do you have a minute?
I don't mean to be a pain in PG&E's backside, especially after all they've done for Hinckley, but I look around here and I think if they want this place, they're going to have to pay for it.
So, you didn't put the house up for sale. They just came to you and wanted to buy it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to move. Uproot the kids? I've got a couple of girls. Honest to God, I don't know if I have the energy. You know, I've been sick. Me and Pete both have. So the whole idea of selling this house, if they're not going to pay us properly, I just don't see the point.
Yeah, I can see that. But, well, I guess the only thing that confused me is, and not that your medical problems aren't important, but how come the files on that are in with all the real estate stuff?
Well, there's just so much correspondence. I just keep it all in one place.
Right. I'm sorry. I just don't see why you're corresponding with PG&E about your medical problems in the first place.
Well, they paid for the doctor's visit.
They did.
You bet. Paid for a checkup for the whole family. And not like with insurance where you pay and a year goes by and maybe you see some money. They just took care of it, just like that. We never even saw a bill.
Wow. Why'd they do that?
Because of the chromium.
The what?
The chromium. Well, that's what kicked this whole thing off. And you say that this stuff, this hexavalent chromium, well, it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Well, Erin, it's just got to be different than what's in our water, cause ours is okay. The guys from PG&E told me. They sat right in the kitchen and told me that it was fine.
I know, but the toxicologist that I've been talking to, he gave me a list of problems that can come from hexavalent chromium exposure. Everything you all have is on that list.
No, that's not what our doctor said. He said that, well, that one's got absolutely nothing to do with the other.
Right. But PG&E paid for that, doctor.
Mr. Foyle?
In the interest of putting this whole thing to rest, PG&E is willing to offer the Jensens $250,000 for their home.
$250,000?
In terms of land value out in Hinckley, Mr. Masery, we feel that's a more than fair price.
How about in terms of medical expenses? $250,000 isn't going to come close to what this family's going to have to spend on doctors.
I understand they've had a bad run of luck, health-wise, and they have my sympathies. But that's not PG&E's fault.
You're kidding, right? Look at these readings. PG&E's own technicians documented toxic levels of hexavalent chromium in those wells on numerous occasions. Everything the Jensens have had is proven reaction to exposure to hexavalent chromium. They have had
Breast cysts, Uterine cancer, Hodgkin's disease, immune deficiencies, asthma, chronic nosebleeds.
A million things gonna cause those problems. Poor diet, bad genes, irresponsible lifestyle. Our offer is final, and it's more than fair.
Wait a minute. I thought we were negotiating here.
$250,000 is all I'm authorized to offer.
I'll present your offer to my clients. I doubt they'll accept it.
Mr. Masery, before you go off on some crusade, you might want to remember who it is you're dealing with here. PG&E is a $28 billion corporation.
$28 billion? I didn't know it was that much. Wow! 28 billion! Holy cow!
Jesus. They look like the Secret Service.
Intimidation. Let the games begin. Show them into the conference room. Donald, Anna, I want to talk to you for a minute. Counselors?
Counselors? Let's be honest here. $20 million is more money than these people have ever dreamed of.
Oh, see, now that pisses me off. First of all, since the demur, we have more than 400 plaintiffs, and let's be honest, we all know there are more out there. They may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide, and $20 million isn't shit when you split it between them.
Erin.
Second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have to have a hysterectomy at the age of 20, like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours, or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So before you come back here with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Walker. Or what you might expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time. By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from Well and Hinkley.
I think this meeting's over.
Damn right it is.